Hopefully it's live. Let's see. Not now. Trying to double check that. Still have a fever, still feel like crap. Still kind of surprised that I'm even doing this. There I am. Cool. So that'll work. Okay. So, we are in Meatball's house. We're in their potentates, which it was named Happy Unbirthday, I think it was. So very much Alice in Wonderlandy. Figured I'd start here. We can possibly do some building if I feel alive enough for it, and then just go through some additional things. Hopefully. Oh crap. I shouldn't have closed that. Okay. Let me get something else open. Needs communication abilities. Forgives me. Sometimes I'm ready and sometimes I'm just not. Today I am not all here. Okay. We've got Fazaz. Unburden your pack, he says. That's what Fazaz says. And then we've got Izabi, who calls me fragrant. Because, yeah, that makes sense. Not really. Whatever. Yes, I'm live. So we've got, at very least, main services. Whoops. Hey, Nastarish. I'm still pretty feverish, but, it took me like 2 hours longer than it should to get me started, but I'm here. A lot of drugs, but I'm not sure how well they're working. Smells yellow. Goodness, some followers that I can barely say their names. So what I love about followers sometimes is they all seem to have put their last name, their dates of birth in their last names. Like, I seriously, in every single one of my followers in the last 2 days have had the last, all but 2 had the last 4 numbers being their birth year, which is kind of amusing to me. Oops. I'm going to send them some Fijis, because why not? So I like pretty much know how old y'all are. Right around my age, pretty much. So we've got K per Laurie 1976. Close to my birthday. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. I have a feeling that most of these people just are using the same name just without the year at the end, but we'll see. Widgie Beer 1972. I hope some of these go through. Makes me sad they don't. Diabra C. Peter 1985. No, this person's much younger than me. Come on. None of these people using their real names. What a bummer. I can't send them anything. Yes, I am on. Feverish and all. I'm feeling very pale. Pale yet flushed. So Meatball's very merry on birthday, and I think I see most of the lighting over there. Oh, with all the cakes, what a clever idea. Good usage of all of those billions of cakes we have. Is there anything back there? I look disheveled. Thank you. Thank you, Griff. Much appreciated. You're just batting 1,000 with me today. Even your compliments are underhanded. Oh, Lord. Let's see how you do with a 100-degree fever. Although it's not much of fun. That's a small fever. That's not much. J-Heart's going to be starting in a few hours for the EU. I'll probably go through him. Sorry to say for him. So, unbirthday. Here's the feast table. And look at all the different color crystals. That's really, really well done. We've got a bunny eating a fish. There's probably the dormouse, I'm assuming, sitting in the pot. A kitty. So, I mean, obviously there's a me right there. Supposed to be Mad Hatter's tea party, I'm assuming. And very deadly garden over here that we will pretend like it won't eat me, even though it will. Very colorful, though. That's weird. Okay, so the frost guar emits frost when he breathes, but it's hot here. Why would it turn into frost? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Hey, Bayushi. Hey, Volstadal. We're looking at Meatball's house. I figured I'd start with the meatball. Looks good. It's, they had a Mad Hatter's table over there, but up here they have a bunch of cakes, which is a really good usage of cakes, I think. Oh, yeah, I'm not. Mine is not even close to done, unfortunately. Pain. You know, I would really like it if some of these people fixed their things. All right, we've got a Gronus. I don't know them. Grand psijic. Stop with the science, Volsadal. You're not supposed to know these things. If I don't know them, you don't know them. Hey, Garish. I got your message. I did not mentally process it. One item. Okay, no, we're gonna go somewhere else. I think this person has not quite built anything yet. Areye, erstwhile. I will process it mentally as soon as I am feeling a little less feverish. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I guess because I feel like a responsibility about it, you know? It makes me feel a little bit sane. Although Griff is telling me that I'm disheveled. Although he said I make look disheveled look good, I still look disheveled. That makes me sad. Didn't think I looked disheveled, but you know. So, array, Kvatch Sanctuary. Okay, it seems like a good idea. So, Dwarven, Mechanical, 655 items. What do we have going on in here? This is interesting. Don't know that I've seen anyone turn this mechanical. I've seen one person turn it into the traditional bat cave with, like, you know, the grating and everything. And the giant penny and all that. But I've never seen anyone turn it into, like, straight up machinery. So I'm wondering what they did here, other than build a really nice scaffold, which isn't as easy as you might think it is. Oh, I perhaps shouldn't have done that. Okay. You know, it's got some visually important sections that really aren't part of, you know, what you walk up in the structure, but actually makes sense in terms of construction. So I kind of like that. If you have the slots to make something look realistic, like having support beams and whatnot, I usually like that as an option. Whoa, we got some sort of generator or something. Storage. Oh, wow, there's a whole lot up here. Yeah. What is this? Is this like a spaceship? Storage type area. Dwarven clockwork. Like almost a command center type thing. Is how I see it. I could be wrong. That's how it looks to me. This is erstwhile, yes. Way up in the top of erstwhile. They have built a little command center of sorts. Sorry, my words are going to be even worse than usual. I deeply apologize. This is the cold or whatever I'm dealing with is killing my brain. What are they pulling up here? A bucket. Is this the way I came up? I'm a little turned around, not gonna lie, but it's not anyone's fault. It's just, ah! I'm dead. I really didn't try to do that. I'm really not good at this whole not falling to my death thing. Good thing I'm not doing this in in person in real life, because I would be dead so many times over. Okay, I got turned around. I do have a J Heart death counter. You see it? Cardi made me one. Cardi's my bud. The little me with the dress on, and the one death with the scythe behind it. That's my death counter. Yeah, that's from Cardi. Yeah, he decided he was going to give me one because he loves me and I love him and he's my buddy. So he did it to mock me, which apparently is what all my best friends do. Mock me horribly. Okay. He even made me pose for it. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm giving you something. You'll see. This is awesome. I really like it. It's completely different from most erstwhiles I've ever seen. It's really cool. Oh, gosh. I'm tearing, I think, from laughter, maybe? I'm out of coffee. I gotta get more, but I'll start porting while we do that. Okay. We didn't do a Hollow Lunar Champion, so Gabby's Hollow Lunar Champion. We'll be right back. Hey, little guy. What you doing? What you doing, little dude? guy. So, my husband, by accident, gave my sick cat the other cat's medication by accident. The little one takes thyroid pills. He's otherwise perfectly healthy. He just has an overactive thyroid. And the big one has heart failure, and he's on a lot of pills a day, like a lot of pills a day rather. And my husband in the morning put down some of the thyroid pills for the little guy, and the big guy swooped in and ate them before my husband even realized it. And that's, we were really worried at first, but then we're like, thyroid pills take a really long time to work, even in cats. I'm not terribly concerned about it. Look at this little office over here. I really like this. Wonder what's going on in this office. Excuse me. And so what's interesting about it is when we were first diagnosing him with the heart failure, they told us that one of the possibilities was that could explain everything as an overactive thyroid. That if he had an overactive thyroid, it could explain all of his symptoms. He took this pill, and it shouldn't have done anything for him. And he's like a different cat the last 2 days. He's lost all the extra weight, the water weight that he had. He's perky, he's chatty, he's energetic, extremely happy, extremely like chittery, chattery happiness, cuddly, really social. Just like a different animal the last couple of days since that happened. So, I said to my husband, I'm like, I know they've ruled this out, but it's a really weird coincidence that he's done so much better since they put him on the pill that they said wouldn't work for him. So, I don't know. I'm almost tempted to accidentally give it to him again and see what happens. You know what I mean? It's tempting. So someone this morning contacted me and asked me about possibly doing a volcano. These might be decent for the interior or something like this, because there's other ones that have those kind of coals. You might be able to use that. Or even something like the psijic fire pit. Anything with coals might work. Interesting. Very, I love the use of all of the cubbies and everything. That's always been my thing. But it makes it feel so lived in. I love that. And I hate to be repetitive because I know I am, but it is really lived in looking. I like that. So, I don't know. I'm trying to decide what to do about my cat. Because he's like a different animal. He's so cheery. Okay, so first haul. Very nicely decorated fountain. I've always got a thing for hey Franca, I've got a thing for water lilies, lily pads rather. You can get these from one of the vendors and they make everything look so much better. And if you're trying to fake water somewhere and you don't have water in it, let's say you have a container and there's no water, you can always put these kind of a little bit off the ground and they make it look like you have very clear water underneath them. So it's an option. If you don't want to use EHT to fake it, you can fake it with lily pads. So I feel like I should fall to my death in this thing. Did we do anything all the way down? I don't think so. But let's peek. Wait, there's something down there. There's something down there. Let's go look. Eee, sploosh. All right. Let's get over there before I get eaten. I flung myself up there dead. Whoops. I should have risen where I was. I flung myself. My body landed on that thing. Too funny. Why do you guys watch me? I'm so clueless. Just to die and not be able to reload on the dock, yes. Come on, come on, I can do this. I can do this. No, 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 I can do this. I did it. And after all that, there's nothing down here. It's relaxing. I do put Griff to sleep somehow. Even though he says I don't have as nice a voice as J Heart. Oh, thank you, Garish. Yeah, he says J Heart has a better voice than me. But I don't know. J Heart's got a very piercing voice, I think. And maybe I have a piercing voice. I don't know. But maybe he does have a nicer voice. I don't know. Okay, let's check the next one. I'm such a goof. Yes, I am a goof. Why is... Oh. Okay. Let's go to the crappy one, the crappy side. Let's see if it's crappy or not. Nope, they put stuff in it. It is not crappy. Spider webs. That's natural looking. He is very serious, usually. He's not as foul as I am either. He tries to keep things rated G, where I'm like, look, it's an anus monster. You know. I love J-Heart, but he's so clean. I'm not a clean person. I've never been. There's a mean. Oh no, it's a skull. I thought there was a potato. I was all excited. I was hoping it was a potato. I mean, he's gonna be on tonight. In fact, he's gonna tour my my Sheo build tonight. Right? So, I think I see the... Wow, yeah, I did. I did see that. I was like, I see the shadows of the windmill, not whirlpool. Good job, Karen. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so he's going to look at my Sheo build tonight. I submitted it to him. Since he didn't look at it, when he was looking at all of the other stuff, words. Sheo builds, he only looked at the winners, and I didn't win, so I wanted him to see it. This is true. And I'm gonna ouch you for that. Griff just said to me that J Heart is more like ladylike than I am. What's that line? You want a lady in the street and the freak in a bed? Oh, glad you're done. It is true, Garish. So we've got Heifer Rose. Heifer Rose? Heifer. It sounds like, I don't think they mean heifer like cow heifer. So Heifer Rose, maybe German or something. I don't know. But it's a very pretty, the way they did the paintings make the walls almost look flattish. They agree with you. Yes, they agree with you, Griff. He is more ladylike than I am. What can I say? I'm real. I don't tone it down for anyone. This is who I really am. I can't pretend to be something I'm not. I've tried. Doesn't quite work. What you see is what you get with me. So I like this house. 51 items out of 200. The flowers look good. I think you could even add a second floor and really add to this. I think it would be really impressive. And then we'll do one more and then we'll go building stuff. Krin Kai, I don't know you. Let's do something small. And then we'll go to Itchy Nose. Master Shorty, all of his houses are not appreciable? Visitable. I tried. Did you guys fix this yet? I'm trying to get these people to fix this stuff. All right. Treeble's not here, but let's go anyway to their autumn skate. I've been waiting. Ladylike voice. He is so polite. He's so, well, like, classy about things. He won't even let things be dirty. Like, he tries to hide them from the screen, and he gets all awkward about it. I just fall out laughing usually. So this is Potater's Bakery, which I feel honored, even without any additional information, that there is a potato involved. So, we've got the pretty painting. Ooh, it is a bakery. Ooh, I want to sit here and get a coffee and a slice of cake, and I want to stay here. This is lovely. Look at all the cakes. And the stuff's in the cubbies. British. I don't know. He strikes me as like he comes from a very religious background or something. Or somewhere like, I don't know, like where they don't say dirty words. I can't think of a good explanation. So look at the bulletin board done with a painting done backwards. And I'm trying to figure out what that thing is underneath the, you see that right there? What is that? Oh, it's a piece of the paper from the spice. Okay, I was wondering what the hell that was. And then we've got a really nice oven with the teapots on top. Yeah, but in the US, bugger doesn't mean anything. So you could get away with it. Presumably these are cookies. Good usage of all of the cakes. So what I was thinking for my house is, you're a football hooligan, whatever that means. What was I working on? Humble Mud. I don't know what it is, but when I got this fever, it's like my neck and jaw and like other parts of my body have like stiffened up to the point where I feel like I have like, I can't relax them at all. They're so stiff and painful and achy. I read once that that's what meningitis is like. So let's hope I don't have meningitis, right? All right. We need to work on this. I have ideas. One of which being that I feel like I need to put lights as sort of as, well, first of all, this is just wrong. This is just not right. So we may end up starting over entirely because I'm not happy with this. But I'm thinking about putting lights around the wings on the edges to make it light up more so you could see it better. I don't know. I'm gonna I'm gonna just pull everything back in. I'm not happy with this build. So let's just grab everything and with EHT and then start over. Selection mode, all items, confirm, change these items, remove items, confirm. And it's going to grab the stuff in the kitchen, I mean in the front room as well, which is good because then I can move that out of. Yeah. But what I really want to do is deal with the bird itself. I'm not happy with the bird itself. I want to make that first, and then I'll worry about, you know, whether or not I use a regular sky or if I use EHT effects or what. But I really want to deal with the bird and make the bird look right. Called my dad yesterday or the day before. I can't even. Days are melding, and with this stuff going on. But I called my dad and I said, I've got a cold or something. I'm just sitting here with my cat Grant, and he's like, "Well, just make sure that you don't get your cat sick." And I didn't say anything. I thought it was funny, and I posted something about it. And Chris like, "Glad to know your dad has his priorities straight." Ooh. Ooh, 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 poor thing. Good to know I don't have it, but that's awful. Where is the storage house? I've lost track of all of my storage houses. Let's put it in Grimhearth. That's good. I know my dad was joking though. He had pneumonia. He's mostly over it. It's like everyone in this family tends to get sick now. I don't know how the hell I got sick. We've been so careful. I haven't even left the house except to go get my blood tested like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And that was it. Kind of crazy. I may have a few cakes. Just saying. All right, that's part of the build. That's possibly part of the build. This is for sale. These are for other things. And then gallery. Here, that's what I was putting in here, gallery. Unfortunately, Magic Sorter's been kind of broken. I contacted the creator, Architectura, and I haven't heard anything from them back. I have a feeling that they're either gone or dealing with, you know, we're all dealing with something right now. So I'm hardly critical of that. But I do think there's something going on that it's not really usable right now. It can't tell what one piece of furniture is from another, which is just a shame because it was such an amazing, really good add-on. Eventually this will get all straightened up, but not at the moment. Once again, if you need to put a bunch of things down, right click, place these 54 items or however many items. It'll do that automatically with EHT. It's one of the best aspects of it. Maybe that is what's going on, Griff, but he's Not really hanging out. I have not. I wish I had one from every year, but I won't ever. I understand their reasoning for not giving us one from each year, but I only have three. Like, three different versions. I have three of each, or four of each, because that's how many I ran out of, but. Is that everything? Courtyard. I don't need the bowl. All right. That's good for now. EHT? Or are you talking? Yeah, I just use EHT to retrieve all my items. But there was one called Magic Sorter that sorts everything, but that one's broken right now, which is a bummer, but the truth. So let's look at another one in between working on my crap. Magic Sorter? Yeah, that's the one that I contacted. I also contacted Cardi. I let Cardi know so that Cardi could tell architecture what was going on, but because they're friends, I didn't hear. He said he was going to pass it along, but I haven't heard anything since. Maybe he hasn't even seen her. So 177 items, but 14 effects, including this one, which I believe is Firefly Swarm, but turned blue. This is Kryn Kai. I don't know them. These are also effects. These are the fire type. The red ones normally is what the base of this image was, and then you can change the color. So are these hedges are also fake. Hedges. I'm curious to see what they're going for with all of the effects, you know? Like, actually, from a distance, that almost looks like roses. That looks nice. All right, most things should be inside, I'm guessing, based on just my quick view. Oh no, there's nothing in here. What's going on in here? Is this like a storage house? No, there's definitely stuff in here. What lovely cabinetry. How beautiful. This is actually gorgeous. It's not what I expected to have in like the middle of a mostly empty house. Is this just beautiful cabinetry. Flowers just coming through. The layers of... It's beautiful. And the bat. I'd like to pretend at least that the guar is the one cooking. It might be the hot pepper guar even. Yeah. It's gorgeous. And I've never seen anyone use a Telvanni shelf like this, but it looks great. Even the upside down cups are awesome. And this must be some sort of back of something. I don't know what it's back of, but it's clever. The lighting is perfect. It's kind of inspired to have this lifted up there so you have cookbook stand almost. Not what I expected in the middle of an otherwise seemingly empty house. It's really nice. Now I don't want to go away. Oh yeah, good point. That could be it. I'll just poke my head around, see if I find anything else of note, because it seems like maybe they were just building a particular, like a kitchen for some contest, you know? Not sure. Could be. Poke my head in here. This looks like a work in progress to me. This is like somebody is just getting started and maybe wanted to show off their kitchen because their kitchen's awesome and say, hey, what do you think of my kitchen? We think it's awesome. Is this where they keep the griffin locked up, or at least where he should be locked up for being abusive. Whoa, what is that? I never noticed that lit up. That could be an awesome light. Or a piece of like a mechanical thing? What is that, pet? If you're working on a mechanical item, you could use that clockwork spider, thank you for the name, as part of it. It would be awesome. Really cool. Yeah. So what I was thinking was, is it a fire pot? I don't recall him turning like that, but I don't even know. So, yeah. Excuse me, my hair looks like shit today. I guess I do look disheveled. All right, so just as a test, we'll put out like one of the wings here, okay? Then lighting. I've sort of gone back and forth between what I want to do about the lighting, but part of me wants to take like individual candles, not like this. This is multiple candles, but I don't have individual candles on me right now, and sort of going around the edge like this, almost, so that when it's in the sky, it's more delineated. I don't know if that makes any sense. And then having real fire underneath it. It's just something that, like, I'm not sure if this is what I want to do, so don't assume that I have no taste, because I'm just testing it. But something like that. That doesn't go. See, that's a thought, but I don't love it. I don't like it. The other thought was some sort of fire edging instead. Like delineated fire somehow. I'm not sure what I want to do. See, this is what we do, is I end up like, I end up trying different things, and it doesn't necessarily work. But that's kind of the point, is you don't know it doesn't work until you try it. So I'm going to put these candles back where they belong. It's actually a statue. It's not a throne. I just have it sideways. What's something small, like a tabletop fire Daedric thing, but with a lot of flame? That's what I need to find. Something small with a lot of flame. Like this, but without 3 parts. I mean, I know something that is, but there's no way I'd be able to get it because it's, because I don't think the Daedric thingies work. I don't know. I'm still sort of thinking about the Daedric table ones. The single torch is true, but the single torch is expensive and it's hard to find. I have single torches. I have like 6 of them, but I think they only come with somebody's house, like one of the houses. Yeah, that's the Daedric table brazier that I had right there that I just picked up. I don't know. I'll think. Let's look at another house while we think about it. Let's go to Magic One's Xanmeer. The Brotherhood brazier. Okay, so this is a magic wand. This is Murkmire Pyramid. We've got 658 items, so this is pretty filled out. Let's start from the inside, shall we? All right, we've got, let's go downstairs first. We've got jungly goodness, very Argonian. Wonder if they got the set that the furnishings to come with, or did they get them separately and then just move them around? Yeah, I would sleep with my bed towards the aquarium too. Absolutely, I would. Nice sink. Dressing area. Would you like a pineapple? Maybe something to remind you of home with the little scuttlebutts and some worms for dinner. Nom nom, worms. I've thought about it. I really have. A lot of people, not J-Heart, but a lot of people find it to be, yeah, if I combine it, it might work. I was thinking, but what I was thinking of was little tiny points. I could always make it smaller. It's hard to explain what I'm thinking. Ugh, look at that. Creepy. Who's been eating people? This isn't Bosmer. You creeps. Only Bosmer can eat people, okay? Nice little door here. Using that, oh, the calendar as a doorway. What? What did I miss? What? Huh? Dead people. More dead people. Not yet. No wasabi yet. We got only dead people. Dead people. You know, I would expect Azabi to be right here with the torture and dissection because, you know, that's what she's all about lately. I know, Cotton Wool. I know. She might be up top. Keeping watch. Having a lookout. Well, nope, no wasabi. We've got Tithis, though. Tithis is a sad, sad replacement for wasabi, honestly. Nice kitchen. That sounded like a pickup line, and I really didn't mean it like that. Nice kitchen. Ugh, my neck. All right, what do we have out here, if anything? I think we saw everything because they went really detailed inside. Nobody can be trusted. No one. They all want to eat people. Oh, look at that. I really like that. Hanging the Nordic lanterns from this murkmire ramp. Looks really good. Got a little farming area. Maybe a party area. With, you know, corpses because party area, obviously. Bah! There's something wrong with this house. Something a little bit on the evil, messed up side. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's kind of twisted. All right, let's try what Bayushi suggested, and I'll try putting little dots of light with flames. With EHT, and then I can always put real flame over it. It might get very Chrysaea-ish with lots and lots and lots of individual EHT effects, though, because the way that I want to do things. Okay, see you later, Blind. In fact, I'll call it for now, and then we can come back after EU. And it'll give me some time to have some lunch. So I will talk to you guys later, and have a good one. Enjoy your J Heart stream.